Namaste yogis. Today's topic is Kavalaya Padh. What does Kavalaya Padh mean? Kavalaya Padh is the fourth chapter of Patanjali Yoga Sutra. As we have already discussed the three of them, here Kavalaya means solitude or detachment in Sanskrit. In this case, it refers to the isolation of Purusha from Prakriti and therefore the liberation from rebirth and freedom from suffering. As such, the chapter Kavalaya Padh is about the final liberation. Kavalaya Padh outlines how the mind is made up and how it can veil the true nature of the self. It describes how someone on the yogic path can free their consciousness from the movement of the guna and allow it to rest in the light of its own nature. For this, the building blocks of the mind need to return to their cause. There are 34 sutras within Kavalaya Padh. The chapter portrays a yogi who has attained the end goal of liberation, having erased the impression left by past cycles of birth and rebirth and freeing themselves from all bondages. Based on the Patanjali Yoga Sutra, specifically Kavalaya Padh Sutra 4.1, the panch siddhiyan or 5 sources of supernatural powers attainments, siddhis, on the path to Kavalaya liberation are Janam Siddhi, that is birth or innate, siddhis attained by birth due to past life karmas, Aushadhi, herbs or medicine. These are the siddhis obtained through the use of special herbs, chemicals or medicines. Mantra, siddhis attained through the repetition of specific mantras. Tapa, austerity, siddhi contained through intense practice of self-discipline. Samadhi, meditation, is siddhi born from the deep concentration and mastery achieved through yogic samadhi. These siddhis are described in the fourth and final chapter of the Yoga Sutra, which focuses on liberation. In the context of Kavalaya Path, the path to absolute liberation, salvation, often discussed in Yoga, Vedanta, and Jain's philosophy, karma is generally classified into 3 main types based on their time of action and result, along with further distinctions based on their impact on the soul. The 3 primary types of karma in this context are Sanchit karma, accumulated karma. This is the sum total of all karmas, good and bad, from all past lives that are stored in the subconscious. It is the heap of karmas yet to be experienced. Prarabdha karma, fructifying, ripe karma. This is the portion of Sanchit karma that is selected to be experienced in the current life. It determines one's birth, family lifespan, and major life experiences. It is in motion and cannot be avoided. Agami, Kriyaman karma, future current karma. This is the karma being created in the present moment through actions, thoughts, and intentions. It will be added to the Sanchit store and will bear fruit in Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, especially in Kavalaya Padh chapter 4, Sutra 7. This classification of karma is detailed to distinguish the actions of a yogi from those of ordinary people. Herein a detailed breakdown of Shukal, Krishna and related karmas within the Kavalaya Path. Shukal karma. Shukla karma, white, virtuous action. These are auspicious and righteous action, predominantly driven by the mode of sattva, purity, leads to higher births and pleasure, but still binds the soul to the cycle of birth and death. Krishna karma, black or evil action. These are sinful, harmful, and dark actions driven by the influence of rajas passion and tamas ignorance, leads to lower birth and suffering. Shukla, Shukla Krishna karma, mixed actions, actions that are a mix of good and bad. For most people, actions are not strictly black or white. A person might act virtuously in one situation and selfishly in another. These are the actions of someone not yet established in the higher stages of yoga. Fourth, Ashukla Krishna karma, neither white nor black. These are the actions of a yogi who is nearing the end of their karmic cycle. These actions are neither white nor sinful because they are performed without personal desires, ego, or attachment to the results. This is identified as nishkama karma, selfless action. These actions do not produce new karmas, new karmic seeds, and lead to liberations, Kavalaya.